300 days in hardcore Minecraft, this time we didn't just make 1, 2, or 3, but a total of 6 beacons. We built a really overpowered chicken farm, and from that chicken farm we made a super overpowered wither skeleton farm. To find out how I did all this, watch this video till the end. You can see all of this right at the start of our 201st day. Our pickaxe is at really low durability because last time we did a lot of mining, which made our pickaxe really low, and that's not good. So I went to my experience points farm that we built on the roof of the nether so I could repair my pickaxe. And as you guys can see, it's so efficient that all our tools got repaired in just 1 minute. But here you can see how many golden swords I have lying around. What am I going to do with so many swords? All the rotten flesh we got from our gold farm, I traded and converted into emeralds. Because like I told you, one of our missions is going to be to make every type of beacon except netherite, so I was away from keyboard for 2 days at my gunpowder farm. I built a storage system inside the house and set up all the chests. I set up frames and man did a lot of boring work, right? Let's do one thing, let's go to the nether now, where we have to collect a lot of wither skulls so that we can make even more beacons for ourselves. And yes, I have a small task for my scapions that will tell me first how many wither skeletons I killed in total in this video. If their comment gets pinned in the comment section of this video, then let's see who wins. Go down and check once to see whose comment is pinned. We have got our second skull here. And with this, we have got our third skull, but we don't have to stop here. We need more skulls so that I can make 2 beacons in total. After that, we quickly got the 4th, 5th, and 6th ones without much delay. The main goal of this video is that we have to build a wither skeleton farm, and to build it we will need some things. We need a lot of wither roses, and we get wither roses when our brother wither kills any mob with his wither attack. And the best method is to spawn a lot of chickens under the bedrock so that when the wither explodes, we can get a lot of wither roses. So I lured some chickens from nearby and made them sit on top of our hopper. Whenever the chickens lay eggs, they fall into our chest for easy collection. As long as our chickens keep laying, we're all set. We'll convert our villagers into zombie villagers so that they can sell us things at even cheaper prices. Emerald. And yeah, I'm not gonna do this just once, I'll keep repeating it until I get 1 emerald for 1 stick and you can see it. Finally, we've got a villager who's giving us 1 emerald for 1 stick. And our chicken farm is also working perfectly. I also built a sorting system in my gold farm which took me a lot of time to make. I can't explain how to learn this at all, so I'll just give you the link to this tutorial in the description. Glass is made from sand, and anyway, I'm going to need sand because I have to make trinitrotoluene from our sand so that we can also mine ancient debris. So I went to my nearby desert, placed all my shulker boxes here, and got to work. It took a lot to destroy this entire desert. As you can see, before I could finish, my own netherite shovel was getting destroyed in the process. But man, after so much hard work, we've collected a lot of sand, and you can see how big of an area I've cleared here. After collecting so much sand, man, I went to our caves because I felt like fighting 2 withers at the same time. And now I just have to place this wither skeleton skull here, and both of our withers are ready. I hit my first wither with arrows so that it would get to half health. After that, we got our nether star, along with all the iron we got from our iron farm. I made blocks out of all of them and converted them into a beacon. But man, after doing all this, I lost my nether. I remembered about my chickens, and I also remembered that I had to kill the wither under the bedrock so that we could get it. A lot of wither roses. I was very disappointed, but I fed all my chickens because I needed as many eggs as possible, because we only have one more chance to get all of our wither roses. So to divert my mind from this unfortunate event, I decorated a bit around my house. I planted bamboo there and put strings on top so that the bamboos don't grow any further. But I knew that doing all this wouldn't give me peace, so obviously I left. Again, inside our fortress in the nether, I killed wither skeletons and collected 3 wither skulls again. I put all the eggs inside my shulker box, then I made some potions of poison so that all our chickens would come. After doing all this at 1 hit point and then repairing our shovel, we left. At our end, where we will spawn our wither, by the way. Yeah, I also got a heart of the sea because I found a big treasure. On the way, I spawned my chickens and poisoned them, and you guys can see all our chickens died after the wither spawned. I'm now realizing how few chickens were here, resulting in very few wither roses we'll get. Yes, only 31 men, and I need 300. I guess we'll have to kill the wither one more time, but I'll do that a little later. I was sitting away from keyboard for a few days so my chickens could lay some more eggs, and I was fixing my sorting system a bit. And here you can see our chicken army has grown really big. And after doing a bit of trading, I came to our end because I needed a few more shulker boxes. And yes, before you start thinking, let me tell you that bottle of enchanting was given to us by the cleric. So then I spent 2 whole days just looting end cities, mainly so I could get shulker shells. With this, we were able to make our shulker boxes, and in total we have 20 shulker shells, which means we can make 10 shulker boxes. And here you can see I went to check the screenshot to see where our end gateway is. While looking at the end, this happened to us. But no worries, I keep a shulker box in my ender chest that has a lot of totems in it. My bad, yes, I'll have to be careful from now on not to leave my games without pausing by just pressing tab. Then, I crafted some shulker boxes, named all of them, and started organizing them. And then I put all of them one by one inside my ender chest, and you can see how clean my ender chest looks now. Only useful items are kept in it, and there's no unnecessary stuff lying around here. And we know that we'll go to the end. Here, we mostly get rotten flesh, which we can convert into emeralds, and we can also make a beacon out of emeralds. After trading, we had enough emeralds to make a beacon out of them, so I broke down my iron beacon from here, along with my diamond beacon, and you can see it here in my inventory. We have enough emerald blocks and all the other blocks so that we can make all the beacons. Except obviously netherite, and obviously I wasn't gonna keep all 4 beacons right here, so for that we had to make a podium for the beacon. I mined a lot of quartz for a while because I needed a lot of quartz blocks. And if you've joined my Discord or follow me on Instagram, then you probably already know what our beacon podium is going to look like. Link in the description below. So I collected all the quartz with my silk touch pickaxe. I brought it near my house next to my beacon and broke it quickly with haste too so that I could get as much quartz as possible. Now this whole area you see here, my friend, we have to flatten this entire area so that we can build the podium for our beacon and place all our beacons there. I've cleared the whole area, but just look at the condition of my shovel. It's about to break for the 2nd time in this video, but luckily I managed to clear all this land before my shovel broke. And again, I've come to my gold farm to repair my shovel. I'm telling you, more than half of my time goes into repairing my tools. I made a base for our build earlier. I have a plan. There will be a big beacon in the middle of the beach, and around it there will be 4 different beacons. For now, I'll place a diamond beacon on the beach, but my plan is that maybe in 3 to 4 years, who knows? In the future, if we make a netherite beacon. So now it's time to place our first diamond beacon. I've placed it here. I've placed the beacon here, and you can see that I'm about to take jump boost here, and our beacon looks so beautiful. Now I'll also break and take away this temporary gold beacon that I placed here. You can see how good it looks after placing beacons all around it to put on our podium there. I must place pillars here like this because they will look good. Yeah, it takes me a little time to build this because I'm not that good at building anyway. But look what I found out. I can make a cone here like this. We have to make the beacons next to us smaller. And with this final slab, our podium is now complete. Like, let's look at it from above. Tell me how you think it looks. I think it looks absolutely amazing. What an amazing thing I've made. And then I lit up my entire base properly because as you can see, every night I have to sleep because a lot of zombies and mobs keep coming. And after doing this, I collected a lot of stone from my stone farm because I was going to need a lot of slabs. If I have to make a wither skeleton farm, then I converted all my stones into slabs. And then I went again to collect 3 wither skulls because you might remember that I still don't have enough wither roses to build my wither skeleton farm. First of all, I found a fortress that had as much lava as possible all around it, so that we would have to place the least number of slabs, and then began our most difficult and longest journey. We had to place slabs in an area of 128 by 128 and just filling this fortress with slabs. It took me a lot of time. And we hadn't even completed 10% of it yet. We still had to place a lot of slabs. And look at this guy. If you wish bad for someone else, bad things will happen to you too. Well, there are some floating platforms here where I'm not going to place slabs. I'll just break these entire platforms so that our work becomes a bit easier. And yes, I told you that this is a 128 x 128 block area, which means we have to place slabs on 16,384 blocks in total. And that's why, to reduce our workload a bit, I chose such a place where there's lava all around. But still, even with so much lava, we'll have to place a lot of slabs. Here, we've covered the entire fortress with slabs, and now I'll cover some of these side areas as well. I don't think we'll be able to cover everything today. By the way, all the slabs you're seeing here, I placed them all manually. I got so bored that I actually streamed myself placing these slabs on our main channel. If you also want to join such random streams, then go and hit the subscribe button right now so you keep getting notifications. And with these slabs, I've placed a total of 10,368 slabs, which is equal to 6 boxes of Shulker shell worth of slabs. And man, on my way home, a small accident happened with me. My totem got used because I went into the lava, and at this point, I feel like I'll have to do a few more raids. Out of all these eggs, how many baby chickens have spawned here? I'm pretty sure that now we'll get enough wither roses so that we can build our wither skeleton farm. Now I'll poison all of them here. I've placed all my wither skulls, and just look at this. All the chickens have died at once, as you can see. Now we have enough wither roses that we can go and complete our farm. But before that, let's spawn another wither here because I have 3 extra skulls, and let's collect 1 more nether star. And now it was time to build the actual wither skeleton farm. From the center, place nether rack in a 19 by 19 area, then 5 blocks from the nether rack. I have to place nether bricks here so that we can put carpets on top, and why we're doing this, I honestly don't know. It was mentioned in the tutorial linked in the description. Then I made the killing platform below, where our entire storage system will be, and our wither skeletons' skulls, bones, and coals will be collected. And I just had to place wither roses above, make a killing area for them below, and leave. To go away from keyboard, I sat away from keyboard for half an hour. After that, in total, you can see here, they're kept together above, and here we have gotten 13 wither skulls. After that, I came home, and after coming home, I sorted out my entire inventory. Now, there should be a lot of beacons in my world, and yeah, someday we should probably make a netherite beacon too. So, to make that beacon, we'll have to start working hard from now itself. So that's why I'm going to sit away from keyboard for a few days at the farm so that I can get a lot of gunpowder. And with all the sand I mined at the start of our video, I can make Trinitrotolwyn from that. And yes, this time I'm also taking a lot of fire resistance potions with me so we can see how much ancient debris we can get. It's a slow process, but we'll do it one by one. In total, we've collected 31 ancient debris, and I think we have 5 more ancient debris kept at our house. And after so much hard work, Finally, we've made a full netherite block in our world, and now it will stay right here. Now this netherite, after getting it, our job was to actually make a beacon, which I can do. For that, I was sitting away from keyboard. In our gold farm, where Samir got gold and rotten flesh, which I traded with our cleric. Yeah man, it's true. They give a lot of emeralds for gold. Just a little more now. After trading with our fleshes, we now have enough emerald blocks to make our own emerald beacon. And in this beacon too, I take haste too, and as you can see my friends, after making 6 beacons and building a wither skeleton's farm, finally our 300th day is completed here. Bro, it really took a lot of time to make this video, because after doing so much emerald trading and having to slap myself so many times, all of this was really very annoying. So if you guys could just take a second to check that like button and the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye, take care and peace.